Hey everyone, this is Andy, and this is our lesson 12, speed problems. Okay, it's all about speed and distance. Okay, let's solve the problems. Here we go. An airplane has traveled for 108 kilometers in 4 hours, super fast. How many total hours are needed if the plane continues to fly for another 270 kilometers at the same speed? So we need to find how many hours are there in total. So first, let's find the useful information, okay? Let's find the useful facts. So here we go. It has traveled for 108 kilometers in 4 hours, okay? So from this, we can actually get the speed, right? And then the plane continues to fly for another 270 kilometers at the same speed. So first, let's get the speed, and then let's get how much time it needs for another 270 kilometers. And then we add the hours it spent. We get the total hours, okay? So how can we calculate the speed? Okay, so we know the distance and the time it spent, so we can simply divide the distance by the hours spent, and we can get the speed, okay? So in this case, it will be divide 108 by 4. So it gives us 27. Okay, so it will be 27 kilometers per hour. Oh, only 27 kilometers per hour. I think this airplane is super slow, okay? Okay, so it continues to fly for another 270 kilometers. Now we know the distance and we know the speed. We need to find out the hours it spent. So we can simply divide the distance by the speed, and it will give us the hour, okay? So here we go. The distance is 270. And the speed, we just got it. Okay, divided by 27 kilometers per hour is pretty easy, right? 10 hours, okay? So first 4 hours and then 10 hours. Add them up, it gives us 14 hours. Where is 14 hours? There you go. This is how you solve the problem. Pretty easy, right? So now you know the method. Let's try to work out the second problem. Say goodbye to all of them. Here we go. Okay, it's about walking. So Rico walks from point A to B on a straight path at a speed of 2 kilometers per hour. Alice walks from point B to point A on the same path at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. The same path, they're walking towards each other. If Rico starts walking from point A at the same time as Alice starts walking from point B, and the distance between points A and B is 14 kilometers. Okay, we know the distance. How far would Alice have walked before she crosses Rico? Okay, so how far would Alice have walked before she crosses Rico? So we know the speed for Alice, right? So if we got the time it spent for them to walk when they meet, and we can actually get the distance, right? So let's find all the useful facts and information. So we know Rico's speed is 2 kilometers per hour, okay? Alice is a fast walker. Her speed would be 5 kilometers per hour, okay? So Rico from A to B at the same time, and Alice starts walking from B to A, so they are actually walking towards each other, okay? So the distance is 14 kilometers. Okay, so you need to understand when they start to walk at the same time, when they meet, right? When they meet, that means they actually spend the same time. So how can we calculate the time they spent? Hey, we can actually divide the distance by the sum of their speed because they are walking towards each other. So we add their speed up, we add them together, and then we use the division, divide the distance by the sum of the speed, okay? And we get the time they spend. So here we go. Let's do this. So we know the distance is 14 and Rico's speed is 2 and Alice's speed is 5 kilometers per hour. So add them up. The sum of their speed is 7 kilometers per hour, right? We know the distance, so divide the distance by the sum of their speed. It gives us the time they spend. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. So they spend 2 hours when they meet, okay? So we know how much time Alice spent and also Rico spent. And now we know how far would Alice have walked, okay? So how far? We simply just multiply Alice's speed by the time. And then it gives us what? So 5 kilometers per hour times 2 hours gives us 10. So Alice had walked 10 kilometers before she crosses Rico. So this is how you get the value. And Rico has walked, what's the distance? You see? That would be 5. Oh, that's Alice, right? So 2 kilometers per hour, that's Rico's speed. 2 times 2, that's 4. So what is the distance? 14. So 10 plus 4 is 14. So at the end, you can do the final check. And we notice that we are correct. So the solution has no problem. So well done if you did the same thing. Okay. And say goodbye to them. Bye-bye. And this is our problem. Okay? So I hope you like it and see you next time. Bye.